Devanshi ma'am had our communication skills. Uh, Scrum and Agile was completely related to how a project development is done. What are the steps? How a complete process is executed? Like for there are few procedures in development of a project. Uh, Basically, traditional models or the Scrum and Agile model. So nowadays, how the projects are handled, that was the process which was told to us there. And in communication skills, it was basically based on how to build your communication skills, how you interact with professionals in your uh, office, or whenever you are giving a proposal or a presentation related to any of your projects. And after that, completing that 1 month meeting with Manoj sir and Dipanshi ma'am, we had to take an assessment test related to whatever self-learning course you were given or provided with, or you had selected the particular module, like for cyber security or Python development or software development. So related to that, you had to give one assessment test. If you would have passed that test, you had to give answers. It was mostly subjective, and it's good if you even give it examples in coding format, but it was a mostly subjective. After giving that test, an internship letter was sent by Devanshu sir. You need to sign that, and then you will be added to the particular respective team in which you need to be. And then after that, you will be introduced to the project. Right now, I have joined since 1 week. So I have been working on email automation system, its coding part, and what's the objective of the project, why it's needed, how it simplifies our task, how it makes everything well going. That's all what we have learned. What I have learned till now. My team has been working a lot before earlier than me. I have joined it just a week ago. That's all we have learned. Actually, the training period with Manoj sir and the Dipanshi ma'am is really important, because once you get to know about the Scrum and Agile part, it will be really helpful in internship. Because in one of my roles and responsibility, I have been allotted the documentation procedure. So that is completely related to the Scrum and Agile part. So I will personally suggest you to attend those Scrum and Agile meetings and communications as well, because they are going to be the building block for this internship process. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aditi. I'm just quickly coming to Divakar. Divakar, please. Divakar, I think you're on mute.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to all of you. Hello, my name is Divakar Saxena, and I'm the first intern who have joined this internship, and I have completed the self-learning courses given by sir, and also completed the interview quiz, and now as already my friend Harshit Bharadwaj and Aditi Singh already told you about various things, I am going to give you a short summary and just a short summary, I can say, about what they have said. So first of all, let me tell you, when you are going to join if you are working as a Python intern or a cybersecurity intern, you are going to work on various things. For example, if you are working as a cybersecurity intern, you have some knowledge about various things in cybersecurity. Currently, we are working on a project which is based on Android, and in this project, we are the main idea of this project is when we apply some patches or bugs, when we fix some bugs in an Android operating system. After fixing that bug, various other bugs are now will come into that operating system. So the project is mainly focusing on Android operating system for now, and after that we are going to work on an email security thing. And if you are a Python intern, you must have a knowledge of Python coding, and you are going to write various scripts, various crawlers, and the rest of the things Devanshu sir will tell you. You don't have to worry, Devanshu sir is guiding us. And at the first, I thought that I may not be able to complete this internship. I was having a fear in my mind, but really, Devanshu sir is guiding me, and you just have to wait. From time to time, he is going to give you instructions. He is going to provide you some resources. You just have to read that resources. You have to just go through them, and after that you will be able to complete your internship without any difficulties. And since I'm your team leader for now, and I'm going to give you resources from my side, and the resources that Devanshu sir is going to give me. You just have to read the resources, and if you are going to face any difficulties, feel free to ask me, and other teammates. We will work together, and surely we are going to complete this project in a given amount of time. So don't worry, and thank you.
Thank you, Divakar. Okay, so I quickly want to come to Arth Doshi once, and then I'm going to start with the official presentation.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Earth, and I am a Hackveda certified professional cybersecurity intern. Just right now, first of all, I will start with the beginning of my internship. First, I have searched for the internships were at various places, but where and I got connected to the Hackveda's internship where I first completed my one-to-one assessment course, which is present on the Hackveda side, where different as per your field and the interest, there is a various opportunity at the internship, and I got interact with the one-to-one assessment of the ethical hacking course, where I got various knowledge and in-depth knowledge about the cybersecurity and ethical hacking, where I learned few more skills and the new attacks and the new various types of tools which were new for me, and I got interact with that tools. Later on, I also gave a assessment test where I completed and I got the certified and offer letter from the sir. And I'm working with the other cybersecurity intern at the project known as Android Security, where there is a various methods and the tools which are to be present and used to make a project in a proper way, and also explore the project in a better way so that the project can be in a good, and also it can be helpful for the search, so that we can also give our best so that we can get a new knowledge and information regarding the cyber security and the tools which we are using on a daily basis. So that is from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Arth. Now, finally, I'm coming to Sushil Shinde. Sushil, you're here in the meeting?
Yes, sir.
Hey, hi,
Good
Sushil.
afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sushil Kumar Shinde, and I have completed my assessment test for Python. And right now, I am working as a Python intern at Hackveda. Let me start with beginning. Some days before, I was searching for internships on various platforms, but I found that everywhere the company or the any uh, मतलब जो भी वो स्टार्टअप वगैरह जो कंपनीज होती थी उनको मतलब कुछ स्किल्ड प्रोफेशनल्स लगते थे, मतलब उनको ऑलरेडी स्किल होने चाहिए उनके पास, ऐसा उनका रहता था. बट एक दिन मतलब मेल आया मुझे, मतलब अपने टीपीओ से कॉलेज के, तो मैंने फिर उस पर रजिस्टर किया हैकवेदा पे. उसके बाद मैंने then they have invited for the 1 month training of agile and scrum meetings, and also for the communication skills and machine learning course is also there. After having that training, I have completed my assessment test. I have passed that test, and then offer letter is sent by Devanshu sir, and this is how I have joined this internship. The one thing that I like about the Hackveda is that everything which is needed for the project that you are working on, every resource they are providing to you. You just need to go through it, and you will understand very easily, and you will give your best with this knowledge. That's it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sushil. Thank you so much. So guys, I think now you got a little interaction with other team members. In the meantime, we are also going to introduce more interns, those who are available here, as I have Harsh Joshi, I have Yash Javle. So I'm going to bring them also to have an interaction. But now we are going to have a quick little understanding about various things which the candidates have, which the interns have told you. There are three things they have told you, which I want your focus to be on. First, even if you are a beginner and you don't have understanding of skills, preliminary skills, even then you can make use of Hackveda's resources and get into this internship. Okay. My statement means, see, every company needs a skilled candidate. Okay. And we also need the same. We also need the skilled candidates, those who can work on the projects and get things done for us. I would like to tell you, we work on certain aspects, and we have different services which we offer to businesses, which we offer to consumers. And I'm going to give you a quick introduction about it. So I'm just sharing my screen with all of you, and I'll just walk you through, one by one. And then we can have, questions, and we can interact accordingly. So just give me a minute. Let me just share the screen with all of you. Yep, I believe my screen is visible to all the participants. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So guys, I would like to give you a quick introduction to what Hackveda is. So we started Hackveda in 2011, somewhere 10 to 11 years back. In 2011, we started Hackveda in Delhi. Initially, Hackveda has an aim to work in the cybersecurity field. But when we started in 2011, there was no much scope of cybersecurity in India. And the companies, the government, they don't have much acceptance for cybersecurity at that point of time, 10 years back. Hacking was considered bad. When I started the company Hackveda, hacking was itself considered bad. And you cannot use terms like hacking at that point of time. You cannot put hacking on your board, So somewhere we wanted to work in cybersecurity. And since the industry was not accepting security professionals at that point of time in 2011, there was a lot of security thing happening worldwide. I was a part of a hacking community known as DEFCON group. I am still a part of that DEFCON group. And each year they organize Black Hat conferences where a lot of hacking things are being discussed every year. So we got to understand that we're not going to get a position in cybersecurity in 2011, and the industry is not accepting cybersecurity people at that point of time. So we got an opportunity from an organization where I started a DEFCON group, got introduction at IIT, and we got an introduction at Delhi College of Engineering. So in 2011, we have given some cybersecurity workshops to people at IIT and people at Delhi College of Engineering. And since then, our organization automatically transformed into a workforce development organization because there was acceptance in learning for hacking at that point of time in 2011. There was no edtech happening at that point of time. There was no startup happening, funding happening. All these started happening after 2015 and 16 when we were already stable in the market. But that's how we got into workforce development in 2011. So we started working on ethical hacking trainings at that point of time. But our core work was to work with defense organizations, was to work with cybersecurity organizations to deliver cybersecurity services since the very beginning. So not in the front end, but at the back end, we have been building a lot of systems for defense organizations, and we have been working on various projects. So we have worked with various labs of defense. We have worked with Ministry of Home Affairs. We have worked with aeronautical departments. We have also worked with, missile projects. We have been a part of Prithvi missile system also. We have developed ADRD's paratrooper locator system. We have worked on chemical products. There are certain chemical software projects which we have done with laser science and technology labs, as well as we have done a lot with security analysis group also. We have performed trainings for the scientists also, as well as we have contributed in various cybersecurity services to these organizations. So somewhere at the back end, our main focus is to build up products, to deliver cybersecurity services, and to deliver research and development services. So what do? We do a lot of work on research segment also, where we research on various problem statements given to the DRDO from the defense institutions, as well as various private institutions. So currently, our main focus is to work on cybersecurity, be it product development or research and development. Behind the scenes, we do that. Secondly, our second aim or the second kind of service on which we really work is data analysis and machine learning. So we are very deep into performing deep learning, machine learning, neural networks on various challenges on security, as well as various other different categories where we can apply machine learning. So that is what is the the core group. But since we started as a workforce development somewhere in 2011-12, and we have trained people. Earlier, we used to organize paid training courses, even though we organize it today also, but on a very small scale. But earlier, it was a major business in 2011-12 when there were no projects on security and development earlier. So since we understand candidates, we understand students very well, and we have great connections at different college levels. So from a couple of years back, we have started this internship processes where we start recruitment of candidates at a very, very early stage of their education. And we try to provide them good resources so that they can, build their skills, build their beginner level skills, and then come to us and work on different projects with us. So this is what we do at the background. Now, a couple of years back, we have also started working on AWS cloud consultancy. So we deploy various cloud-based projects for different organizations for different categories of business. So AWS is also a part where we work, followed by we also work in IoT. So the kind of candidates which we really try to recruit in our organization as interns, they belong from computer science background, information technology background, electronics and communications also, because we work on IoT technology, and it's a development of hardware and software for that particular hardware, connecting it with cloud. So we work on IoT also. So these are some of the major 5 segments on which we work. Apart from that, recently we have associated with digital marketing services for various ads network. For them, what we design automated tools for them so that it can be used in digital marketing, it can be used in affiliate marketing. So we build those softwares, and we are somewhere associated with digital ads networks and affiliate marketers also. But it's all development association. So we build products for them, we build prototypes for them, we build scripts for them to get their tasks automated. And since we have always been a workforce development company, we have always been interested to get associated with various other hiring companies, because as you all know, you might not know, but the industry people know that the most costly thing in the future is going to be the talent. So as of now, industry is facing the biggest challenge of hiring the right workforce, hiring the right candidate who has the right skill. There are a lot of talent in the market, but it is not appropriate. It is not, it meets the industrial requirements, because industry is altogether on a very different level. And the kind of education majority of the colleges are facing at the moment with respect to syllabus, it's not the industrial syllabus. If you have to understand the industrial requirements, you have to get out of your academic education and do a little more effort by joining some courses or taking some courses on Udemy and taking some specialization courses on Upgrad, things like that. Okay, so this is what is happening in the industry. So to get skilled, you need to have that knowledge. So with that, we got to build an interest towards recruitment and talent acquisition also. Now, we consume talent in our organization also to build the products. But since the numbers are so large, there is a huge talent available at the academic level. So we also tie up with various hiring partners where we build the candidates and we give the candidates to those hiring companies. And hiring is also a part of our organization services as of now. So what do we really do? We interact with various organizations, we take their requirements, and depending on that requirement, for a couple of years, we build the candidates. And once they gain some good experience of 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, then that workforce becomes very, very valuable resource. And that resource can be shared with other organizations also, the hiring partner organizations. So this is the kind of categorical services we are delivering. So initially we have been in workforce, but now our major focus is software development. Our major focus is research and development, and working on cloud with AWS and other cloud solutions, and working on IoT products, building hardware prototypes, building hardware products. There is a product which we are currently building, which is a body composition machine. And someday we might interact on that also. So there are a lot of projects currently happening parallelly in the organization, and we want new talent to come and understand what we have already built, understand those projects, okay? Get to have an understanding, get your hands dirty with the already available resources which you already have. So that will help you actually achieve a basic skill in a very short duration of time. Okay, time you need to give, that is for sure. All the interns which you are currently seeing on the meeting today, they have somewhere invested time, and since they have invested time in taking the resources, in taking the assessment tests, and hence they have been selected. And majority of the interns which you have seen are the paid interns. Post completion of their probationary internships, they're also going to get the stipends also. So they get to learn also. They get to have weekly meetings. Somewhere twice in a week we have Scrum meetings. Somewhere thrice in a week we have Scrum meetings. We guide them appropriately that in what direction to move, and accordingly they build products. And I'm very happy to see that the interns which I have hired post-assessment, they have really done a commendable job. Very, very nice jobs. I have given them certain tasks and they have implemented it in a very, very nice way. So that is what is expected from the other team members, those who we are interested to hire for the summer internships also. Okay. So somewhere when you will be joining us in the summer internships, one thing I want to make clear here, that our internship is not just for 2 months. Okay, we hire for internships around the year, because we have projects around the year, we have research projects around the year, we have software projects around the year. So our internship process is always open. We always keep on hiring new interns depending on their availability. Okay, if somebody gets hired in any other organization post completion of their college, then they are free. But by the time they are in college, by the time we are not giving them any pre-placement offer, they can work with us as an intern and they can get paid internships and they can, do a lot of things. Now coming back to the criteria. So initial 2 months of internship, which we are giving you in June and July, it is a probationary internship, but the second month is not going to be an end. If you want, if you have time, you can continue your internships. Okay, and the work which you will be giving to us, depending on what we have trained on and what is your interest, you will get the stipends also for any number of months you want to work with us. During your exams, you can apply for a holiday, you can apply for a leave, and you can take your exams. Also, our timings do not majorly collide with your college timings also. So mostly we try to conduct meetings in the late hours, somewhere from 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. So your college schedule is not hampered majorly. So it totally depends on your availability, and you can make the good use of these internships. So our policy is, as soon as you have taken the assessment test and as soon as you have passed the assessment test, we are going to issue an internship letter to you. A document from DocuSign is going to be sent to you on your email, and you can fill that form and you can decide the date of joining. Okay, you can join immediately if you are available. Complete your 2 months probationary internships, understand what kind of projects are happening, understand your team members, and from the 3rd month onwards, we give a stipend somewhere from the range of 5,000 to 15,000. Initially, depending on the performance, we try to give the internship stipend somewhere from 7,000 also. We have sent a few letters on with the 7,000 stipend as well. But eventually, with respect to your performance improvement, we can eventually upgrade it to up to 15,000. So that is not a problem. So the major objective is, if you are talented or if you have that zeal that I will learn it, I will try to implement it, and I'm going to get the basic skill and I will be able to contribute to Hackveda in software development, research development, workforce development, AWS, in any of the listed technologies. So you're most welcome to come to our platform. We will give you the relevant resources to read, to learn from it. Majority of the resources which we have on our platform are practical, hands-on. So you have to practically implement them. Once you're able to implement it, you have to take the assessment test and you can join with us. Okay. Now, sometimes a lot of people have asked me questions that, is it mandatory to take a course if I'm already skilled? No, it's not required. If you're already skilled, then you don't need to take a course or you don't need to take a self-learning course. But what you need to take is an assessment test. And in fact, in the assessment tests which we are giving to our candidates, we have attached hints to those assessment tests, so that even if you are a beginner, if you don't know the answer, you can click on the hint and you can review the hint and you can respond. Okay. So we have our basic idea of a subjective assessment test is to filter out what kind of responses you guys are giving and what is your habit of learning. Are you able to take long-term tasks? Okay, because assessment has a lot of questions and it is not 1 day's assessment that you will get 40-50 minutes and you have to pass the assessment test in 40-50 minutes. We have made it to an unlimited time assessment, and the basic idea behind that is, we want to check that if we give you a long-term task, will you be able to do it in multiple days? Will you make a strategy? How many challenges will you be able to solve in a day? How many challenges will you be able to solve in a week? You know, so all those things we want to check with that assessment. Okay, so in fact, you don't need to give the assessment test in one go. You can take 10 questions per day and then you can continue the next day. And in the similar way, you can pass the assessment test in 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, depending on your time available. And once you have passed the assessment test, we will send you the internship letter. In case if you have exams in May, in April, so you can put the dates of June and you can start with your internships. Okay, so starting date is not a problem. But since I have spoken to a lot of TPOs have called me and they told me that our candidates are only available for 2 months. So there might be certain cases with all of you where you might be available only for 2 months. So that is fine. You can join the 2-month internship. You can take the assessment test. We can give you internship joining letters. We can give you internship completion letters for 2 months. You will be working on the projects with us for 2 months summer internship. So that is fine. And post completion of that 2 months letter, if you want to continue your internships, the stipend based, the paid internships, so you can continue those internships with us on Hackveda's platform. Whenever you have exams, whenever you have college, you can let us know about the college timing. So we can make sure that our meetings do not collide with your college. We can do it in the free hours. Also, in case if you have exams, so you can apply for holidays. You can take a leave for that exam duration, prepare for the exam, do well in your exams also, and then get back to internships. So all that possibilities are available with Hackveda's internship. Okay. In the meantime, if you guys get any questions, you can feel free to answer your question, ask your questions on the chat. and definitely we are going to, answer those as well. Now coming to my quick profile. So one thing I have, since I have 10 years of experience, I have started Hackveda just as soon as I passed my college in 2011. So I've done experience on various technologies, and not just for years, for decades, I have been working on various technologies. So during your internship, you will get the resources, as well as in the Scrum meetings, we will also try to help you with, various learnings, demonstrations. So we can help you gain that knowledge. So you don't need to worry, as Divakar already said, as Earth already said, Sushil already said that the mentors are available. So we try to provide mentors also. As Aditi said that she interacted with Dipanshi and interacted with Manoj on Agile and Scrum. So we try to provide mentors also to train you fundamentally, but not always. Okay. The resources which we have already given on the platform are quite good. If you can implement those resources, I definitely assure you that you will be able to do a lot of things in the internships. Okay. So in fact, in the Scrum meetings, since I also have experience with various technologies, so I definitely will be interacting with you. I'm going to let you all understand about how things have to be done. Followed by, there are various other team members, those who are specialists in uh, their area of work. So I'm going to definitely allot those mentors also, so that they can train you in case if you are not fundamentally good. Okay. But all those things are only available once you pass the assessment test. Pre-assessment, we are not giving anything for free. Okay. Just that the resources are free. So what you can do is you can join the platform, take the courses if you are not fundamentally skilled, then take the assessment test. If you feel you are already skilled, you can take the assessment test directly. Once you pass, we are going to give you the letters of internship. Now, I just want to give you a couple of ways, about since pre-COVID. This is a glimpse of our Noida office on the left-hand side. So we have been interacting earlier with people in our offices. We have been interacting the interns. They have been working on various technologies with us. We have also organized various trainings at our Noida office, at our Rohini office. We have done a lot of physical interactions also. For now, why we are having this internships remote? Because earlier we were only focused in Delhi, Noida region, and majority of the candidates used to travel, to Noida for their summer internships. So this picture which you are seeing on the very left, this is our Noida Noida office, where the summer trainings and summer internships candidates were there, and we have been interacting with them face to face. We have built a lot of things. They have also got a lot of certifications with us. We have given them Hackveda certificates also. Apart from that, they have got certificates from various other, since we are a certiport center also, so they have got certificates on Adobe, Microsoft, and various other, okay, Apple. So they have got all that stuff. Now, but since currently we are, post-COVID, we are not sure as of now how many people are willing to travel, to Noida office, where we have our corporate offices, or what your location is. As well as of now, we are targeting pan India for the internships. So majority of the people may be joining the internships online with us. Okay. So as of now, for this year, maybe we are taking the internships online. Okay. But in case we are also going to do a telephonic survey, we are going to start the telephonic calls where people will get to have, an announcement about are they willing to join the summer internships at our corporate offices in Noida for 1 month, 2 months. So you can give your opinion and we can plan on it. Okay. So as of now, we don't have any clear-cut information about what is your thought process. Are you guys willing to move to Noida and Delhi for 1 month, 2 months in order to have a face-to-face interactions or internships? or are you willing to take online internships, remote internships? So you need to tell us so that we can make some opinion about it and we can plan accordingly. As of now, the internships which are being done are being done remotely. Also, the letter of internships which we have given to the TPOs of your colleges, we have mentioned that the internship is a remote work from home internship. But in my mind, I also want to interact with people now. It's been, multiple years when we have been interacting with the team members remotely, but now we also want, to have that face-to-face interaction and get things done in a much better way. Because when you really meet people face to face, you learn things differently. You get to learn with a vibe of that particular person who has got his hands dirty from quite a long time in the industry. So you get an altogether different experience. But anyways, we'll see how things are happening. And for now, we are taking it remotely. Okay. So all the people, those who do not stay in Noida, those who do not stay in Delhi, can take their internships online without any problems. Okay. Now, coming to the website. Okay. On our website, you will see a lot of courses with respect to companies' requirements. There are certain fundamental courses also. For example, like this, on the website, you will see industrial certifications, fundamental courses on machine learning, Python programming, Android programming, ethical hacking, website design, digital marketing. So these are some of those courses which we have conducted earlier. We have recorded those courses and we have put those courses on our website for free. So what you can do is if you are an absolute beginner, if you don't have knowledge, you can come to the website, click on the course, get started for free and complete the course. What is the benefit of the course? I want to tell you one thing. You may get to have a lot of resources on YouTube also, fair. You can get a lot of resources on Udemy also, fair. But the kind of courses which we have recorded with an understanding of the industry and with the kind of requirement we have to get to requirements which we want in our interns to build certain products. Okay, the kind of tools which we use in our company, the kind of services which we use in the industry. So we have got all those things recorded. Okay, and somewhere, let's say if I talk about machine learning. So machine learning is a technology where you can predict the future with the backend data which is available. Okay, and the courses which are on internet are limited somewhere. But what we try to do, we try to make that machine learning prediction. Then we export that model, create a website, create a mobile app, integrate that model into that into that product, and then make a usable product out of it. Okay. Somewhere 90% of the machine learning courses are limited to scripting only, where people have made the models in Python only and the part is over. But on these courses which we have recorded on the website and which we have posted for free, they have that extra edge in the courses where you're going to build something and you're going to export the model and you're going to integrate it with a usable product, and it's going to be a usable thing. Similarly, the cases with ethical hacking, similarly, the cases with digital marketing, where we have automated the digital marketing with Python, similarly with the website design. So we have multiple programs on website design also, where you will get to learn the fundamentals of front end, the back end, the integrations. So we have everything available on the record. And these are the support resources. So you can come so that you can quickly complete these fundamentals, take the assessment tests, and pass the assessment tests and reach out to the internship positions. Okay. Now taking you to the next part. So what are we actually doing is, since we are a Certiport authorized testing center, so not just Hackveda certificate. Hackveda certificate you will definitely get in the internships. When you take the assessment test, when you pass the assessment test, automatically you get a Hackveda certified professional certificate. And I'm going to walk you through with that. Apart from that, we have since we are a Certiport authorized testing center, during this internship, you can also work on practical projects with us. You're going to get the letter of experience, but you can get certifications from Microsoft and all other, Apple and various other companies like Adobe. So this is an extra edge. So you get the internships, you get the certifications, and if you are really interested to take those exams and do excel in the industry, then you can take those certification vouchers with us and take your exams. So this information also we're going to share with you as soon as we progress. And these are some of the list of Certiport certifications which are available. So Adobe, Apple, Autodesk, EC Council, Microsoft certifications, project management certifications, Unity game development certifications. You can do that with us. Okay. Now coming to the website. Okay. So so I would like to quickly tell you that if you don't have knowledge as of now, okay, you can get started with the resources. There is no time limit to complete the resource, but you can do it as soon as possible. Okay. Many of the students are confused about, I have taken one video course, I have completed that, but I have not passed the assessment. I don't know which assessment test to take. Okay. So there is a list of assessment tests which are applicable for your internship, and there are some courses which are applicable for the fundamental knowledge which you should know before you join us as an intern. So I'm going to give you a quick access to both of it, from where you can take the course and from where you can take the assessment test. I'm going to tell you that from the website itself. Okay, so just give me a moment and I'm going to walk you through with that. So guys, I'm just taking you to the website. So what you all can do whenever you want to, get the knowledge. So what you can do, you can get to hackveda.in. This is, I'm talking with the absolute beginners first. So suppose you are not already skilled. You don't know programming, or you have not still decided which internship I should take. Should I go for Python internship, or should I go for web development internship, or should I go for Java internship? So there are certain video courses we have allotted. You can learn from them, try to implement them, and you will definitely get to understand what is much understandable to you, which course was easy to understand, and you can develop your interest accordingly, and then you can take the assessment test. Okay. Now coming to the website. So once you land up to the website, okay, what do we have under the professional courses which you will see here? There are certain requirements from the companies. We got their requirements. Depending on their requirements, we have built certain courses. Okay. And we have built certain courses means we have got some XYZ courses built. And depending on the company's requirement, we have assembled them into one group of courses. You can register and get access to those courses. Okay. So if you say, let's say, if you're not clear as of now that what do you want to become in future, what internship you should do in order to build a career in it. So you can always come to the professional courses webpage, where you can see there are certain requirements from the industry. Okay. With this, you will be able to understand what a company is asking in a specific profile. Suppose, since you're a student, you might have a thought, I can become a Python developer also. I can become a machine learning engineer also. I can get into cyber security also. If you're not decided with your aim yet, so you may have various, thoughts that I can become anything, whatever comes to me. So it's much better that you can quickly get to this website and see the kind of requirements the companies are asking. Okay. And for that, we have allotted the beginner level courses also, where you can quickly learn those basic technology and get started for your internships. And you can work as that intern with us. Okay. Now, I'm giving you one example. So all the programs which are listed here, these are for those people, those who know that what they want to become, or if you're not sure about what should I become and what skill set should I have. So you can come to this page of professional courses and see which kind of company is hiring for which kind of roles. So we have list for cybersecurity also, for Linux also, for Scrum Master also, for full stack also, for Python also. So there are various companies and they're asking for various different requirements. So you can quickly understand out of it. Okay, you can read about it. And suppose I'll give you an example with Scalene Works. Okay, so Scalene Works is hiring for Python developer, let's say. Okay, so I'll just go here, Scalene Works inclusive, and I'm going to quickly give you an introduction about what do we mean by professional courses here on the website. Okay, currently I'm talking about the fundamental courses which you should learn so that you get the basic skills which will be required to help you in your internships. So suppose Scalene is in Denver and it is hiring for the Python developer profile. Okay, so what do they want? Basically, what they want people with 2 to 7 years of experience. So which means when you will cross your college and if you want to work in Denver, suppose, so at least you need to have 2 years of experience in Python as a Python developer, and then you will get a good job. Okay, freshers, it's always going to be a problem until and unless you are highly, distinguished performer. And how can you be a distinguished performer? By the project which you have worked on, by the internships which you have done for as long internship as you can do. So that also counts in the experience. So even suppose you are in second year or third year, and if you have done internships with Hackveda for 2 years, so we are going to give you an experience letter for 2 years, and that will help you to join any of these companies who needs an experience for 2 years minimum. Okay, so that is what is the benefit of the internships which you can take from Hackveda's platform. Now I want to give you some basics. Let's say in future you might think that if I want to become a Python developer, I just need to know Python and then I'll go and work in the industry. But somehow it does not happen in the industry. Okay, whenever you will see any job description by a company, they not only want the beginner level Python, but they want certain associated technologies along with it so that you become a developer, so that you can use your programming skill, associate with other technologies and make some product out of it or make a deliverable service out of it. That is what is the requirement of the industry. And it is not just with Scalene, it is with every company. Okay, so the process is same. Now, so what you may need to do, so suppose you need to have knowledge of Python, then you also need to have knowledge of Bash, you also need to have knowledge of AWS services, you should know about EC2, ECR, various other cloud services. You should also know about Git and GitHub so that you can manage the codes, followed by, you can see, they have written, you also need to know cloud software development kits. You need to be able to interact with multiple APIs. Okay, so it would also be good if you have experience with any one of the language like Java, Python, or Node.js. Okay, if you know all three, then it's good. Even if you know one with a strong foundation, that is also good. Then what do you need to know? So you need to know API management. You should know technology like Docker, where containers are created. You should also know about security of those services. So it is not limited. If you have learned Python, that's not all. If you have learned Python, then you need to use Python with cloud. You need to ensure how to write secure code with Python. Okay, you also need to understand Bash, which means how the operating systems are used. So there are different things which you need to know to work as a professional in the industry when you will cross your college. Okay, now you should also have a 4-year degree. Suppose some companies ask the degrees, some may not ask the degrees. Okay, but eventually, with my observation in last 10 years, I have seen that the companies always want integration of multiple technologies, okay, depending on their area of work, and that is how you need to build yourself. Okay, so Hackveda is the only one platform at the moment which I believe, I don't know about the other platforms how they're organizing, but what we are doing, we are digitally analyzing the requirements of the industry for various positions. Okay, and depending on those positions, what do? We club those programs together. Okay, so now depending on this job profile, what do we have done? You can quickly click on Get Started Free. When you click on Get Started Free, you're going to get these list of courses credited into your account. And what do we have here? We have put Python here, we have put Java here, we have put security here. Since it was asking Node.js also, so we have integrated web development also. They were asking cloud, so we have integrated AWS also. We have, since you will be working on cloud, you need to understand about network security also. So network security has also been integrated there. So that's how the packaged courses are credited in a student's account, okay, depending on the kind of profiles. These courses might be similar, okay, in different profiles, because these are the fundamental beginner courses, okay, which you can learn for free on Hackveda's platform. And these are recorded not in a animated way much, but more like a meetings, more like regular classes, where we have practically implemented each and everything which is actually required in the industry, as depending on the work which you have to do, okay. So what I really want from you, make sure that you guys can make use of these, okay. Suppose if you don't have that much time, so you can eventually complete this during your internships also. It is not mandatory that you need to complete each and every video, but our thought is that even if you complete one video a day, in a year, you're going to be altogether on a different level, okay? So that's what is expected from the interns, that you work on the projects with us. We are going to give you resources one by one. We are going to tell you what to read. You should not consume that complete 400, 500 videos in one day. That is not what is expected. We will tell you about what do you need to do, okay? But before that, try to figure out what kind of profile suits you, what sounds interesting to you, what kind of company sounds interesting to you, okay? Do you want to work in front end? Do you want to work in software research engineering? Do you want to work in machine learning? So identify that. Do you want to work as a data scientist in an organization of cybersecurity like McAfee? So you just go through with these, okay? And once you make up your mind, okay, I want to become this in my career, then you will be able to make out best out of our internships, because we are going to interact with you and we're going to walk you through with the resources. We are going to walk you through with the projects. Since we are a software development company, these are majority our clients some way or the other, and we are building various products for them. So we can add you on those products, and you can actually gain a lot of, building and development experience. So this is one thing which I wanted to tell you. Now, apart from this, on our website, the second thing which you will see here is the fundamental courses, and this is very important. In the fundamental courses, there are multiple courses for a specific category. Suppose you're clear that I want to work in Python. I don't know Python fundamentals. You can get started with Python fundamentals. The second thing is for the machine learning people. If suppose you want to take an internship in the machine learning segment, we have created 5 courses here. Okay, you can click on any one of these courses and register, and you will get all the 5 automatically in your account, in your Hackveda one-to-one account. Okay, these are video courses. In these courses, we have allotted videos. Okay, so you can download those, you can get those videos and learn the basics out of it. Okay, so there are good courses like data science and machine learning unsupervised, deep learning. These are all the things which we use in the internship, which we want our interns to know and then work on deep learning and machine learning projects. Okay, and we have at least completed 1 or 2 projects in all of these courses. Okay, so if you need resources, you do let us know. We will give you the resources in order to implement the course. Okay. Now, so you will get to have the courses in the fundamental section also, where you can access any of these courses. We are also looking for Android programmers at the moment. You can learn the Android part, and then you can work as Android interns with us. We are also actively looking for website design people. So if you are interested in website designing, complete that full stack website development part, and you are ready to work with us, okay, as a paid intern. The first 2 months internships, again, I'm coming. The first 2 months internships will be probationary, and 3rd month onwards, it's the stipend based internship. Okay. You can also work on digital marketing with us, and we have a curated digital marketing content available, which you can make use of. Okay. Now, coming to the final part of this discussion, assessment test. One important mandatory thing on the platform is, even if you have not taken any course and you think you already know the fundamentals, then what you need to do here in the interview preparation section, we have the internships assessment tests. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to click on interview preparation. Just allow me. Okay, so guys, here. So there is a section in the fundamental courses which is known as interview preparation. So how are we hiring the internship candidates at the moment? So you have to take one of these interview preparation assessment tests. Okay. So if you register on any one of these, you will get interview preparation course module in your Hackveda one-to-one account. Okay. And currently we are open to hire from these assessment tests only. So we are hiring for web developer, those who can pass web developer interview preparation assessment test. We are hiring SQL people, those who can pass SQL interview preparation. We are hiring for Java. We are hiring for Azure cloud interview preparation. We are hiring for communication skills. We are hiring for cyber security. So if you want to become a cyber security intern, you can take cyber security interview preparation assessment test. Then we have data engineer interview preparation. If you're interested in machine learning, data analysis, deep learning, so you can take data engineer interview preparation. If you're interested in cloud, you can take Google Cloud interview preparation. If you're interested in AWS, you can take AWS Cloud interview preparation. If you are interested in front-end designing, use JavaScript interview preparation. JavaScript or web, both of the interview, you can take any one of them. If you want to work in Python and related, you can take Python interview preparation. And we are also hiring for Scala for scalable programming. So if you want, you can take Scala interview preparation tests also. Okay. So that's how we organize the assessment test. So these are the assessment tests. Any of these assessment tests you can take and you can become an intern with us. Okay. There might be assessment tests in other professional courses also, but those quizzes are not allowed at the moment, and they are not the criteria for getting the internship. The criteria of getting the internship is to pass any one of these interview preparation assessment tests. And I'm directly sharing the link of this interview preparation assessment tests on the chat, and you can just give me a minute. Yeah, you can take any of these assessment tests. In the assessment tests, we have the hints available, so you can make use of hint and get the best marks out of your internship assessment test. So guys, this is how once you clear the assessment test, you will get the letter of internship with us, and post completion of your internship, you are going to get access to the internship projects, roles and responsibilities. So when you register on the assessment test, you're going to get certain course module. You can click on those courses. So there are courses where we have allotted video courses also. You can access those videos and get your fundamental learning done. Otherwise, you can directly take the assessment test. The assessment test link I have already shared with all of you. As soon as you pass the assessment test, you're going to get a certificate from Hackveda Certified Professional. Also, you're going to get the internship joining letter, and you can fill the date as per your availability. So if you are available, say in June, you can quickly fill the June's date and get started with your internships in June. Okay, you can take the assessment tests now, reserve your seat for the June 2 months internships, or you can continue your internships also post completion of your duration. Okay. Now, one more thing, finally, which I want to tell you, the candidates, when you pass the assessment test, okay, so you are going to get your results page here on Hackveda Certified Professional Leaderboard. that's accessible on the website, which you can quickly see. And once you click on your result, okay, so the result is available there where you can click on your photograph, or there is a link for Hackveda Certified Professional. So you get a Hackveda Certified Professional certificate where the date of achievement is mentioned, the certification numbers is mentioned. These certificates are also accredited from American National Accreditation Board and International Accreditation Forum. So they are industrially accepted certifications and valuable certifications. Okay, so they will always be available on our website also for the validity purposes. So you can also, so once completion of your assessment test, you get the certificates also. Okay, and followed by the internship letters, internship completion letter, and all the project roles and responsibilities, everything. So guys, I believe we have already done a lot of discussion here. Now I'll go with the questions one by one. If anybody has any questions, they can quickly post the questions on chat, and definitely we are going to help you with all the answers. So coming to the questions, okay, assessment test. Okay, so we can, how can I join Hackveda? Manisha Gadbai, I think we have already explained, we have shared the links with you. Divakar has already responded here. Complete Python or Java quiz as you like. For software development, yes. For software development, you can take Python test or Java test, and you can work as a software development intern with us. Yes, we do have web development course also on the website. So all the web development courses like Node.js, AngularJS, PHP, it's available on the website. If you go to the website in the fundamental course, you can go to website development. When you click on website development, you will get a list of all the courses, and you can register for any one of them, and automatically, you're going to get access to the course material. And one thing I would like to tell you, I'll just quickly walk you through once again for a moment. So suppose if you want to take the web development course, okay, so I'm just walking you through here. So you can go to website design. In the website design, these are the following listed. Beginner level material is listed over here. In the internship, will give you the hard-coded, the more advanced material, which may be required for your internship part. So that we have recorded, as unlisted videos and private videos on our channels. So we give it to our candidates depending on the requirement. The current courses which you are seeing on the platform, these are beginner level courses. So as to get you started with the fundamentals with one basic project, one or two, a basic to advanced. For you, it's always going to be an advanced project. Okay. But for me, with my experience, it looks pretty basic. But when you will work on any of these, you're going to get one or two projects in it, each and every course. And then you can work on a large scale project with us in the internships. So we have Node.js, we have Chatbot, we have AngularJS, we have Bootstrap responsive design. So you can register on any one of these and you will get access to all of them. These are the video courses, and you can get, you will be able to learn out of it. So coming to the next question. I'm in second semester. Pravesh is asking, I'm in second semester of BTech. Can I join? Absolutely. You can join even if you are in second semester. We have started this internships right for the candidates from first year to final year. And even if the candidates those who have passed out. Okay. So with the pass out candidates, they can take 2 months of internships with us, and then they can work in the company where we give them offer letters. And the minimum package to work at Hackveda is somewhere 4 lakhs per annum for the freshers. And depending on your skills, depending on your interviews, the pay packages can be, negotiable. But the minimum package is somewhere 4 lakhs per annum. And the internship stipends, I've already told you, they range from 5,000 to 15,000 rupees. Okay. Sometimes there are a lot of questions. A lot of time people ask me if I have, taken the assessment test and I could not clear it, what shall I do? So you can take the assessment test multiple times. Okay. Also, there is one benefit to the candidates, those who are taking courses on Hackveda. So they get direct internships. Okay. And so if you have completed, suppose, a beginner level course with Hackveda for, let's say, 2 months or 3 months, you will automatically get the internship, and that is a paid one. And you also get a guaranteed placement support of 4 lakhs per annum minimum once you complete a course with Hackveda. So that is also a facility for those who feel like that I need a mentor who can guide me through the course and I should be able to learn it properly. So that part is also available, and the information is on the website. Now, also you can speak to us about it on Talk to Mentor, and we can help you in case if you are interested. Second, then I'm coming to, currently I passed my 3rd month internship at, machine learning Python. Is this 3-month internship beneficial in your sector? Yes, absolutely. The 3-month internship would be beneficial in our sector also. And in case if you have already done an internships, we can discuss about the kind of projects which you have done. And we have various projects. So you can join as a paid intern with us, and we can have an interview. But again, you need to pass our assessment test. Assessment test is the main criteria for us. Even if you want that we hire you, or we hire you as an intern or as a full-time developer or a professional. So we have that availability, but the only condition is you have to pass the assessment test. So we hire for the interns directly, as well as we hire in the company also for full-time position, once a candidate passes the assessment test on the website, and then we interact and we hire accordingly. If you're a student in your college, then internships. If you have already passed out of your college, then you can work as a full-time position, either remotely or at our Noida office. The corporate office is at Noida. So all the offline people, those who work with us, they work at Noida. And you can also work as full-time, part-time, internship, remotely with us also. Coming to Harshal, after giving assessment test, what is the next stage, or how can we join? So once you pass the assessment test, my team regularly evaluates the people, those who have passed the assessment test on a specific day. So by the same day or by the next day, we send their internship letters to them on email. So you're going to get an internship contract where your stipends, your duration, your do's and don'ts, everything will be mentioned. You will receive it on an email. You're going to sign it. And once you sign it, you will be added on a Trello board. Trello board is a software on which all our team members are available. And on that, we discuss about the projects and the roles and responsibilities and who's going to do what. So all those discussions happens on a Trello board. So it is an agile software which our team uses in order to work on the projects. So once you sign the contract, we will add you to our Trello board, and then we invite you for a Scrum meeting. So there will be an introductory Scrum meeting where you will be appointed a team leader. The team leader will going to walk you through with what all we have discussed till date on that particular project on which you are added. And then you will be able to join with us on the Scrum meetings. The Scrum meetings are generally organized twice a week or thrice a week at 8 p.m. between Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sundays, we don't have meetings because we might have, interaction sessions like this. But our general Scrum meetings happens between Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you will get your roles and responsibilities in the internships meetings like this, the way we are interacting right now. So my team members interact in the same way. And then we discuss about the roles and responsibilities. Then the other interns team, they connect with each other over calls and over groups, and they try to discuss about when to do what. They also have the authority to organize their internal team meetings. So they organize team meetings and they discuss work and they complete the projects. So that's how it is done. Okay. Now, so Aditi has, I think, already answered it. Divakar has also answered it. In assessment, we will get the stipend, or after that? Assessments, we are not going to give you any stipends, but yes, once you pass the assessment test and once you work as a 2-month intern with us, that is the probationary internship part. On the 3rd month onwards, you get your stipends. Okay. So Harshit, I think, has already answered this. Okay, Aditi has also answered. how can I get assessment test? That is that link I have already shared with everyone. I mean, when will this assessment test is scheduled? Yeah, so the assessment tests are active on the platform. You can so what you guys need to do, the assessment tests are active 24/7. You can register for an internship assessment test, and you can take an assessment test as per your convenience as soon as possible. In fact, right now you can get started with the internship test. So there is no specific date. You can go to the link, register on your Hackveda one-to-one account, take that assessment test, and you can complete your assessment test in multiple days also. There is an option to resume the assessment test. And once you're done with the assessment test, you're going to get the internship letters. There is no strict date, but if you want to get started with your June internships, you should be able to complete it as soon as possible. Okay, try to complete it by end of April or by 15th of May. Should be the last date, of course, so that you get the 2-month internships starting from 6th June to 25th July. And you can continue. If you want to start an internships as soon as possible, you can take an assessment test as soon as possible and get started with your internships also. So that option is also available. Okay. So if university exams are in June, so can I join from 1st July? Absolutely, Harshil. You can join from July onwards as well. Assessment test section is already created in the resources, which you will get to. Yeah, okay. Yash has already answered. Divakar has also answered this question. Aditi has answered. Neelam, sir, if I am placed in 2 months, then can I leave Hackveda or not? So yes, you can do that. But in case, let's say if you're working on a project, so there is a notice period of 30 to 60 days, I think it's mentioned. So you have to give us a notice about your leaving the organization if you are placed at any other organization, and there is 30 to 60 days notice period. Okay, so give us that notice period and serve the notice period, and you are free. There is no bond in that case. You can leave the organization in case if you are placed somewhere else. Okay. And Divakar has already shared the video. Thank you, Divakar. Should we pay for this course and test? No, we are not charging anything for the assessment test. Neither we are charging anything for the free self-learning get started free modules available on the website. No. If you want to go to a mentor-driven training, that yes, we do have paid courses available and you can apply for it. But whatever we have discussed in the meeting today, all the resources, the professional courses which I have shown you, the fundamental courses which I have shown you, and the assessment tests which I talked about you, the Hackveda one-to-one, you don't need to pay anything. Okay, there are no charges which Hackveda is taking. Okay, so you can take your assessment tests without any charge, and you can get started with the assessment tests. Even once you are selected as an intern, there will be no charge, because once you are an intern, you are our team member, and majorly all the resources which we want you to work on and the project which you should complete, we are going to give it to you. There will be no charges on it. Okay. If you're taking any specific course on Hackveda, like a mentor-driven course, so you can apply for it, and that is a separate call. It is not associated with internships in any way. Manisha is asking, I'm interested, sir. Many of doubts in my mind are clear to see this. Thank you so much. Thank you. Assessment tests unable to start. So Ansh, you will be able to start the assessment test out of that selected 8 to 9 assessment tests. Okay. And there is a link to click the assessment test. You can click on it, and there is a video I think Divakar has shared. And Divakar, I request you once again to share that video of how to take the assessment test. Okay. So you can watch guys, and then you can, take the assessment test and done. Okay, sir, I'm fresher. Can you send me the link? Yeah, it's already sent. Is this internship free or paid? It's free. We're not charging anything. In fact, it's a stipend-based internship. You are going to get the stipends also. Okay. Okay, so in internships, what will be the working hours? Your working hours will be as per your flexibility. So you can work on flexible hours, and we have generally the meetings you have to be available physically at a specific time, and that is somewhere from 8 p.m. onwards. And otherwise, you can work freely as per your time. Okay. So assessment tests, I think I have already specified. In internships, what will be the working hours specified? In week, how many days we have to work? So it's again flexible. You can work on any specific day's time. Just that we have certain roles and responsibilities, and we let you. We ask you that when you are able to complete that, so you can come to the Scrum meeting. Whatever you have created, you can deliver that. To your team members. Again, you can have an interaction with the team members. We work on flexible hours. The only thing fixed is if there is a deadline to meet, then you need to work out accordingly. And if there's a Scrum meeting, then it needs to be attended. So, and the Scrum meetings will always be organized in the late hours, somewhere from 8 p.m. in the evening. So it may not collide with any of your exams and interviews or anything else. Okay. And there is no age criteria also. You should be a student of at least first year of college. Okay. So from first year up to the pass out candidates can apply. So there is no age criteria. If you're in a college, you already are eligible for the age criteria. Okay. So guys, I believe we have already asked and answered all the questions. In fact, we would be organizing various such meetings with you all in order to give you more information. And my team members would always be available. You can reach out to the website. On top, I've sent you, messages on questions. You can post your questions on that also, on the WhatsApp, and we can have an interaction with you. So on WhatsApp, on our website, Talk to Mentor, you can interact with us and we can help you with that. So guys, once again, I'm very thankful for a very long time. And I am very thankful for all my interns team, those who turned up on Sunday and have spoken with all of our new prospective team members, those who may join with us in future and work with us on different projects and gain a lot of stuff. So I believe, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for being available. And next, we are going to share all the information accordingly as per your interests. So take the assessment test as soon as possible. Facing any issues, post it on Talk to Mentor, and we will help you out. And and we'll see you in the team soon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye. Take care.